So, hello collective, world, this is kTV, it is tea time, 8 o'clock, I'm having my tea supper, sweet and sour chicken. I know you like to know what I'm doing. So, how's everybody's day? I'm just going to warn you, when you hear the truth, first of all it's going to make you mad, and then it'll set you free, or cage you. Are you an opportunist? Are you a thief? Are you a liar? Because you're going to be seen for who you are now. The truth is going to come out. The truth is already known. The truth is like a lion, set it free and it will defend itself. I don't need to do anything. You've done it to yourself. Dark forces. There's a somber feeling in the air. This is the calm before the storm. You better be prepared. No wonder you're not sleeping. I wouldn't sleep if I'd done what you did. I mean, I'm a bitch. But I'm not a liar or anything. There's two kinds of snakes. Are you a snake of transformation and change? Shedding your skin and becoming somebody new. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not what I used to be. I've changed. I'm a snake of transformation and change. I used to be like that, yes. I used to be somebody different yesterday. I'm not the same yesterday as I am today. You need to get over that and face the reality of what you've been doing in the dark, everybody. Because when you find out what you've been doing is so disgusting and dirty and dark, no wonder you're embarrassed. You embarrassed yourself. I have been trying to warn you, the collective's been trying to warn you, God's been trying to warn you himself. It's been prophesied for, we'll just go with 26,000 year cycle. It was written in stone. So that you couldn't lie about it and cheat your way out of it. It was written in stone and on the caveman walls. Cavemen knew it was coming. And you're still like living like Neanderthalic idiots trying to change the whole destiny of the star planets with a fire. With a candle magic. So I mean really, you're quite insane. Anyway. That had to be said because you do need to be prepared for your truth and my truth, because I'm not who you think. I'm not who you say I am. You're who I say I am. So I'm not what they say I am. They're what they say I am. So whatever they're saying about me is a reflection of them, because I'm not any of them things. I'm not. I used to be a lot of things. So did you. We've all been lots of masks. What mask are you wearing now? If there's no mask left, it's rip-off day. Face masks are being ripped off. And everybody's going to be seen for who they are. I did warn you. I've been warning you for years. 12, 13 actually. Baker's dozen. Anyway, I've had a lovely day today. I went out and helped my friend with shopping. Oh, the nurses came. So I told them a load of truth. And seen them and got my little community checkup, which is very good. They said, will I take the jab or take the medication? No. Why would I? They can't legally make me, because I'm not under a Section 3. You can't force me to take medication. Am I drinking? Am I stoned? Am I drug using? Am I going around the community shouting? Are you going to lie about me again and pretend that I am? We wouldn't dare. I've got proof and evidence. I'm sitting here minding my own business. I'm cooperating with your madness. And I'm minding my own business. Today, I'm recording everything I'm doing, so there's evidence of it, because I can't trust you. You're trying to set me up still. You're looking for me to fall. You're trying to push me over. You keep poking the lion, trying to get some sort of reaction, as if I'm going to do something. I'm not going to do anything. It's done. It's all online anyway. I don't need to justify myself. You need to now defend yourself. Because I'm telling you, there's more questions than answers where you come from. Everybody knows who I am, what I'm doing. I'm transparent. I'm so transparent. I'm a see-through snake. You can see my guts, and now you're going to see my glory, and you're not going to like it. You think the idols are famous. We're not idols, we're goddamn legends. Wait till you find out what crimes we've solved, all of us chosen ones who've got gifts. Wait till you find out what we've all done, collaborated together, working together. Well, I am. I'm sharing everybody's content. I'm doing things online, I'm doing things offline. Today I've helped my friend with her shopping because she's got anxiety. She doesn't like going shopping by herself, so I've helped her do that. Had a bit of a laugh. And then I have popped in to Satan's Den, met a lovely guy, one guy who was a magician, showed me a card trick. He was a big illusionist, he was after me, loved me, thought I was great. He flirted with me, I couldn't believe it. I says, are you flirting with me? How old are you? 25. Oh my God, you do realise I'm 47? You're not 47. I know, I am 47. My daughter is older than you. No, she's not. There's no way you're 47 with eyes like that. Oh God, Mr. Charmer, you're an illusionist snake charmer. Very nice to meet you. Lovely. See you later. Goodbye. Have a nice life. So I did put the boundaries up from the very beginning of the conversation so I could get out of it very quickly, because I knew what his snake charming illusionist eyes and card tricks were doing. I said, you know, I used to work in the Navy when I was a child. I used to work with sailors like you. I know exactly what you're after. You want to be inside the hole. Exactly. We know what you're after, sir. Ladybug. He's a ladybug. Anyway, I was very flattered. It was very nice. It was very nice. And I got told off 3 people that my hair was a lovely colour. So that was nice. Being flattered today, which is really makes a change from being hated and trying to be Fox all the time. I didn't quite know how to handle that. I said, you're making me blush, sir. I'm not used to compliments. Oh, well, I am, but I'm used to the sneaky snakes. I'm used to the snakes of not the snap transformation and change snakes. So I had that happen, and that was lovely. And then I got given a bag of rice randomly off a guy who had gold nails, and he also gave me some gold nail varnish. He says, paint your nails gold, cat. You're golden. You're one of us. He says, I'm crazy as well. I've been in the mental hospital. So he was really good. He was a Sikh. They seek him here, they seek him there. He's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is, oh yes he is. He's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is. So he was great because he had gold nail varnish on. I quite like a guy with nail varnish on. It's quite. I find it quite funny. An oldish guy, anyway. He was really rather funny. So I had a conversation with him. I had a conversation with a drug dealer who had paid the guy who owned the establishment 50 quid to be able to sit there all day and sell his drugs. So that was interesting. I didn't know they did that. Backhand, slap hand to the door. Please let me in, sir. I'm going to do my business, but you don't say anything about my business. So that's interesting that goes on. And and I bumped into my gay friend who used to be a priest, where he's training to be a vicar. And he's gay and he does crack. So I says, what is the crack? How are you? I says, you're looking better than you were before. He says, oh, because I'm not working for the church as much now. I says, oh, you're not? Why? He says, wait, I chose Satan. I says, that is the church, isn't it? He says, oh, they found out I was doing crack and my boyfriend's a drug dealer. So he says, I'm not allowed to go back. But he says, I'm still going to college. So that was funny. So I bumped into him with his interesting family. He says, Kat, I was just thinking about you the other day. He says, fancy you walking in here. What are you doing here anyway? Because I normally meet him and see him over the other side of town. He says, you're not normally in this establishment. I says, I know. I've just called in. God told me to come in and say hello. So here I am. So that was really good. I got a cuddle of him. What's the crack? I know what the crack is. I can see it in your eyes. If it's a big one, you're going to hell. Anyway, no, not my place to judge. So that was good. And he's moving next week. He's got a new flat, apparently. near to where I'm living. So that'd be hopefully great that I don't bump into him too much. I bumped into another guy who was completely flirting with me, and I said, he says, do you have a boyfriend? I said, I do, yes, he's in the army. I was just working away at the minute. He says, oh, not much point in me talking to you now then. I says, yes, oh, well, never mind, see you later, bye. Thank fuck for that. So you've got to be careful, ladies. When you say you're single, they think they're in with a chance. They think single means mingle, ready to go. It doesn't. So I find it sometimes easier just to say, I'm in a relationship, but yeah, I am. Please stop talking to me. So then I've come home on the bus. I got the bus back today. It was really rather nice, little bus trip. And when I've come home, I had to go to the shop to get a few supplies. Went to the shop, and I was chatting to this guy and the grandma and granddad in the queue. They had their grandson with them, Bobby. I says, what's your name? He says, Bobby. He was only 4. He was lovely. I says, oh, Bobby, Bobby's girl, I want to be Bobby's girl. I said, I might take you home with me, Bobby. I said, I could do with a little Bobby. I said, you're a Bobby Dazzler. So that was lovely. And then he went, and I was getting served, and he left his wallet on the side. So I went up to him, and I said, oh, yo, mate, bro. I said, you've left your wallet. It was a wad of wallet as well. It was a big wad. He had a lot of cash in it, actually. Not many people carry cash like that now. I haven't seen a cash like that since my dad used to be in the 80s. Anyway, he had a big wad of cash in his wallet, so I handed him his leather wallet. And he said, oh my God, thank you so much. He said, I can't believe you handed me that back. Most people wouldn't have done that in Birmingham. It's pretty dodgy here, you know. Where I'm living, it's not the best. And it's not the worst, but it's not the best. So he said, thank you very much, Bab. That's lovely. Thank you very much, Bab. So I then went back and paid for my stuff, thought nothing more of it. I come out of the car park. This dude shouts me, come here. So he shouts us over and he's given us 20 quid. Give us 20 quid. So I got 20 quid. He says, what are you giving us that for? He says, for handing my wallet in. He said, what's your name? I said, Kat. He said, Kat. He said, seriously, you've saved me a lot of money. He says, if I'd lost that, he said, I would have lost a lot more than 20 quid. He says, that's paid for your shopping bag. That was nice, wasn't it? So yeah, things are going really well. I've spoke to an old acquaintance who you've tried to stop me seeing. I'm not going to mention it yet, but I'll tell you later who it is. But I'm not mentioning it because they don't want to be mentioned online. They get embarrassed. But she's been abused as well. And you've got a lot to answer for. A lot of hate and a lot of dirty, dark things that you've done in the dark are going to come into light, and it's going to be publicly known. You've abused me. Why am I 47 with no friends, no family, no support, nobody's helping me, and you've lied and said that you haven't phoned my family when you've been in contact with my family and been using it against me, and you're all in on it together? I'm phoning a minor, asking her for help to find out why her mother's fucking crazy when she doesn't even know where her mother is. Because of what you've done. You've been trying to do black magic on a 17-year-old. I'm trying to make her get contaminated dick so she turns into her sister and be a prostitute so she's like her sister. And my other daughter has been trying to pimp her out. Can't do it and hasn't spoke to her for over a year. Because I've put a block to it and a stop to it. Because I'm powerful and I can do that too, you know. So I want to know why my mother's been poisoning my daughter's food, making her cakes, and then she falls asleep for 3 hours on the couch. I want to know why my family, my mother, the adopted mother, Sandra and Keith, say they care so much, yet they've never phoned me. Why do they know about me being in hospital? I was there for 8 weeks and not one person's phoned me to ask if I'm okay. You don't care. You're the problem. You're the reason why I'm in the hospital. These questions need answering. Why haven't I spoke to my mother, who adopted me as a child, who loves me so much? Why have I not spoken to her since the 6th of June 2022? Why has she not phoned me? Where's my Christmas presents? Where's my Christmas card? Where's my hello, Catherine, are you okay? Catherine, I'm worried about you. She says that I'm having a mental breakdown, I'm a danger to myself, I need to be locked up, I need medication. Why? I'm 3 hours away in a car. Why hasn't she drove down to see me? Would you not do that if that was your daughter? She says I was nearly murdered by a narcissist, crazy person called Don. Why hasn't she asked me and seen if I'm okay? Apparently I'm on drugs and I'm drinking and I'm embarrassing myself and I'm a danger to myself. Why hasn't she come to see me in hospital for 8 weeks? This wonderful mother. We're living in the age of information technology. They have a car. They could have drove down to see me. I'm only in Birmingham. Could have stayed in a hotel. They'd drive all over the country. They always on holiday. Went to Sri Lanka, where Don's from, where they paid the voodoo people to kill me. Hitman and her. Why is nobody coming to see me for 2 years? Where's my daughter Laura? If she's so worried about me. Oh, my mum's mentally ill. Where are these people? Why are your actions not matching to your words? You're not sorry. You're sorry that I'm not dead. That is not sorry. You're the reason I'm in this mess. I've lost my home, my car, my job, my life, my children, my grandchildren, my parents, my friends. And you're helping me. How? How are you helping me? And then I've got the hospital telling me they're trying to help me, yet they didn't tell me they've spoken to my mother. I know they've spoken to my mother and they've spoken to my daughter. Why haven't they told me that? Why am I being left out of my life? Why am I not involved in the court case that you've been having behind my back? What court case? I don't know. I'm meeting the court case. There's no court case going on. Where's my mail? Where's my information? Where's my post? John, Lynn, landlords. Do you want to tell me where my post is? Does anybody want to answer these questions? I'm fine, by the way. Thank you for asking. Thank you for phoning me at Christmas. You all knew I was in the mental hospital. Francesca told you. I was in a hostel at Christmas. I spoke to Francesca. I've been speaking to Francesca all the time. If you want my number, Francesca's got my number. My daughter. Why haven't you asked her for my number? Why is nobody phoning me? I've got the same email address I've had all the time. Why aren't you using my email? There's no excuse. I don't know where she lives. You don't need to know where I live. What you need to know is my phone number. It's information technology. It's called a telephone. But you've got a fake account and watching me online. And saying things and trying to have attacks at me. Why haven't you asked me how I am? Where's all the people who meant to love me? Why are you now playing victim and saying that I've left you and I've done this and I've done that? Why? I haven't. Why did I leave? That's what we need to ask ourselves. Why would a woman like Catherine leave her children? Why aren't I allowed to see my daughter until she's 18? Who said I can't see my daughter till she's 18? Who said that? Why did my daughter phone the police and say about my other daughter and things going on And the police laughed at her and said, don't worry, your mum's in a different district now, there's nothing we can do. I'm living in Birmingham, not fucking Australia. Why have my medical records gone missing, but they haven't gone missing? Why are you lying about my medical records going missing? Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Do you want to tell everybody what's going on and why I'm sat here by myself in an HMO with nobody and no money? Do you want to explain why? Anybody? Over to you. I've justified myself. I've told you who I am. Everybody knows. I've told you what would happen in 2011. So, 13 years later, roll on. You've all had an opportunity. You've all had a choices. We're all exactly where we're meant to be because of what we've done and what we've said. We're all where we're meant to be. I'm meant to be sat in this room by myself. Now you please tell me why you're where you are and what's going on in your life, please. And where were you last night? And have you got receipts for that? And where did you get your money from? Answer the questions. I'll wait. Waited 13 years. I can wait another 3 days.